We cannot conclude with recognizing royalty here today if we do not mention the presence of His Majesty, King Dr. Michael Ateketom, JP, Amayanabo of Okuchiri Kingdom, the Sekro of Niger Delta, and Bese Puko of Krikese. May we also recognize here today His Royal Highness, King Air Commodore T.E.O. Ogube Retired, JP, the Amayanabo and Supreme Monarch of Krike Kingdom. We welcome all of you, including all Royal Majesties, all Royal Highnesses, and Highnesses here today. We appreciate your presence, and we thank you for gracing this event. May we welcome in the same vein religious leaders in our midst, but in particular, may I mention the Bishop of Okrika Diocese, Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, the Right Reverend Enoch Atuboyedia, who is also the proprietor of OGS. All other bishops here present, we recognize your presence and we welcome you for this event. I can't mention all I know. Please understand our protocol. We mentioned the immediate traditional rulers. Yes, sir.
You have to recognize the amount of Kingdom, His Royal Majesty.
Okay, please, can you people just write the names? Just write the names. Write it for me. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at this point, may I please announce the receiving party for His Excellency. They include the Secretary to the State Government, the Head of Service, River State, the immediate past Chairman, Okrika Local Government Area, Right Honorable Alison Anderson Igbigs, Barrister Dagogo Iboroma, SAN, Soye Maxwell Yanabo, Bishop Enoch Atuboyedia, the Right Honorable Bright Gogo, Chief Ibibia Walter, the Right Honorable Adams Dabotoro Dima, Honorable Ibim Seminitari, Honorable David D. Alabere, Honorable Achese Igwe, as well as the local government administrator here, Mrs. Lasiki Hart. May I quickly at this point recognize the presence of some former members of the State Executive Council who are also stakeholders for this event. May I begin by recognizing the presence of Mrs. Ibim Sebenitari, a former Commissioner for Information and Communications in the state, Ms. Alice Lawrence Nemi, Honorable Ima Oka. May I also recognize the presence of the first ever female council chairman for Okrika Local Government Area, Ama Belemabo, Honorable Princess Ibiene Ogan. We recognize all former members of the State Executive Council, all former Local Government Area Council chairmen, and all former CTC Council chairmen here present for this event. May we also recognize the presence of Honorable David Alabere and Prince Charles Ogan, stakeholders for Okrika Local Government Area. We welcome all distinguished sons and daughters of Okrika who are here today, as well as the women groups, the youth groups, and all other stakeholders. We see you, we appreciate you, and we welcome you all to this commissioning. May I once again announce the receiving party for His Excellency. They include the Secretary to the State Government, the Head of Service, the Right Honorable Alison Igbigs Anderson, Barrister Dagogo Iboroma, SAN, Soye Maxwell Yanabo, Bishop Enoch Atuboyedia, the Right Honorable Bright Gogo, Chief Ibibia Walter, the Right Honorable Adams Dabotorodima, Honorable Ibim Semenitari, Honorable David D. Alabere, Honorable Achese Igwe, and Mrs. Lasiki Hart. Please be on standby as His Excellency will arrive very shortly. May I invite the band to give us some music at this point.
Why you not mentioning my name?
Hebu babara la muwe, hebu babara la muwe, mwana rimo babara la mijoma, hebu babara la muwe, mwana bamba babara la mijoma, hebu babara la mulawasia, hebu babara la muwe, hebu babara.
Venue, Okrika Grammar School, Okrika. Time is Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, Diocese of Okrika, His Lordship, the Right Reverend Enoch Atuboedia, JP, Management, Students.
Please, at this point, recognize the presence of His Royal Majesty, King Winston Alamina Amayanabo of Koniju Kingdom. We welcome you, sir. May I also once again invite the receiving party. This time around, I am not announcing, but inviting the receiving party for His Excellency's arrival to kindly step forward. The Secretary to the State Government, the Head of Service, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, the Right Honorable Alison Igbigs Anderson, Chief Fabian Sekobo is actually coming with His Excellency, Barrister Dagogo Iboroma SAN, Soye Maxwell Yanabo, Bishop Enoch Atuboedia, the Right Honorable Bright Gogo, Chief Ibibia Walter, the Right Honorable Adams Dabotorodima, Honorable Ibim Semenitari, Honorable David Alabere, Honorable Achese Igwe, Mrs. Lasiki Hart, and Professor Zeb Obipi. May we please appeal to Bishop Atuboedia to kindly come to the microphone stand as soon as he is done receiving His Excellency.
Yes. This can God, another one the day. This can God, another one the day. This can God, another one the day. This can God, another one the day.
Also on His Excellency's receiving party is Princess Ogan.
This can go another one the no day. This can go another one no day. This can go to another one the no day. This can go another one no day.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, If we're still seated, I wonder why we're sitting. Because we need to welcome the people's governor. We need to welcome the leader whose proof of leadership, positive leadership, is seen all around us in this state. We need to welcome the leader who is making a difference in the life of every Rivers man and Rivers woman. The leader who wants to make sure that everyone goes to bed with a belly full and wakes up in the morning smiling. The governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State. He is certainly not alone. His Excellency the Governor is accompanied by His Excellency Sir Celestino Mejia, the distinguished Senator, President Ohaneze Ndigo, distinguished Senator Adawari Michael Pepple, distinguished Senator Lee Meba, Chief Abiye Sekibo, Dr. Sam Da, distinguished members of the National Assembly, Chief Adoke Amir Simaka, other leaders of the me as we welcome him.
Sugar day your body, sugar, sugar, sugar day your body, sugar, sugar, sugar day your body, sugar, sugar, sugar day your body, sugar your body, sugar day your body, sugar, sugar, 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 sugar day your body. I'm a pussy and the bar, sugar day your body. The people say sugar day your body. My governor, sugar day.
The National Pledge. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory, so help me God. May we invite the Bishop, Diocese of Okrika, Anglican Communion, the Right Reverend Enoch Atuoedia, to present the opening prayer.
The Lord be with you. Let us pray. Most gracious and merciful Lord, in whom we live, move, and have our being, we thank you for your blessings upon Okrika nation. We thank you for this wonderful day of celebration you have ordained for us. We thank you for the safe arrival of all guests to this gathering. We thank you for the grand entering of your servant, the governor of this great state, into this arena. Heavenly Father, there will be no meeting without you. And so, Lord, we ask that your presence will dwell with us. You will be the chairman and direct affairs of this meeting. So that, Lord, at the end, the commissioning of the Remodeled Okrika Grammar School Okrika shall be indeed carried out by you through.
Because he's from Okrika here. Should I mention his name? All right, let me continue, please. He's a leader, not only in River State, but beyond River State as well. This school has groomed many, including the minister here present, a former minister of the Federal Republic, Abiye Sekibo. I believe you're also...
Yes.
Excellency, our dear Governor, as it is shown, the whole of our community and the Krikasa school will have before us these gifts. These are the ones from our rivers, from all circles. There are fishes, there are very fresh fishes. We're happy that at this moment we are able to get this one. There are many more, even though waters at this time are variously disturbed. Thank you, Your Excellency. Along with this one, God bless. Ben, look. You're quite about that. Where is he? I don't know. Where is this
Your Excellency, on behalf of the Okrika people, Pastor Golden is to present the address on behalf of the King, sir. The Kings of Okrika. Thank you, sir. Do you want to read an address, please? Okay, sir. Okay. No, make a where's your voice? Give him his right.
Come now, Chairman.
Your Excellency, we congratulate you on this presentation and thank you and welcome to Okrika.
Your Excellency. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, presenting the welcome address for the commissioning of ODS, Okrika Grammar School, is the head local government administration for the local government area, Mrs. Lasiki Hart.
Your Excellency, Sir Siminalai Fubara, GSS ROS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, Sir Celestine Omehia, GSS ROS, former Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, Engineer Tele Ekuru, former Deputy Governor of Rivers State. Senator John Mbata, Honorable Dr. Ibix Anderson Allison, Member House of Representatives, present and former members of the National Assembly, Secretary to the State Government, Chief Dr. Tami Danagogo, Chief of Staff of Government House, members of the State Executive Council, elder statesmen here present, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, our revered royal fathers here present, chiefs and opinion leaders, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, it is with great honor and profound gratitude that I stand here on behalf of the revered royal rulers, chiefs, and good people of Okrika local government area to welcome you and your distinguished entourage to the commissioning of the remodeled Okrika Grammar School, an iconic institution founded in 1940. This famous school has been a beacon of excellence in both academics and sports, producing distinguished individuals who have made significant contributions to the development of not only Rivers State, but the world at large. Today marks another significant milestone in pursuit of excellence in education, which is the bedrock of any society, the foundation upon which present and future generations can acquire knowledge, skills, and values that will empower them to become leaders and change makers in our society. Your Excellency, your visionary leadership to remodel Okrika Grammar School with these imposing structures is a clear demonstration of your administration's commitment to providing quality education to our children, the leaders of tomorrow, the best learning environment and a guaranteed future. Our dear governor, the people's governor, the governor whose paramount interest is hinged on the well-being of the people of Rivers State. The good people of Okrika local government area are immensely grateful to you for giving Okrika Grammar School a Midas touch, thus transforming it to a citadel of learning of international repute. Your Excellency, these well-equipped, imposing structures reflect a clear investment in the future development of our children. The commissioning of this project today, indeed, justifies your administration's motto, promise made, promise kept. To the students and teachers, this precious gift of His Excellency calls for greater dedication to academic excellence. As to whom much is given, much is expected. Once again, our revered traditional rulers, chiefs, and the good people of Okrika local government area are saying a very big thank you to you. Miabaka, sir. Your Excellency, I also have the mandate of the entire staff of Okrika Local Government Council to sincerely appreciate you for removing tears in the eyes of civil servants in Rivers State, for directing the immediate conduct and implementation of staff promotion, payment of all withheld entitlements of workers, and for all the good works to Okrika land, and also thanking you in anticipation for more goods yet to come. Once again, we say thank you, Your Excellency. Miabaka, Ibosa, God bless Your Excellency. God bless Okrika local government area. God bless Rivers State. And God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the local government area administrator, Mrs. Lasiki Hart. Before we continue, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would like to make an appeal to the youth groups behind us to please clear the area. There's a screen at the back there with which we will view an item on the program much later. But we cannot view it if we have a crowd behind here. So we're making the appeal, please clear the area so the screen is visible to our distinguished guests here. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we know just how colorful traditional displays are by Okrika people. And we just want to give a sample of what we are known for.
Yes.
At this point, it's my pleasure to invite to perform the Ogway Masquerade Troupe.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Oh. Yes. Hello. Yes. Aqua fafarapo. Osuma biwaso. Aha. Aqua. Osoma. Aha. Yes. 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 Aha. Osama. Aha.
to the Seleção Masquerade Display Group. Seleção Masquerade Display Group. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, making their way on stage right now is Ogway Masquerade Display Group. Let's give a round of applause to Ogway Masquerade Display Troupe. Awesome! Ogway, thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we will now watch as the Honorable Commissioner for Education in River State presents a description of this particular project from inception to date. May we please welcome Dr. Oluideye Ovi Chinedum Chukwuma.
Your Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara,
GSS-RS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Sir Celestino Meya, former Governor of Rivers State, revered traditional rulers, members of the National Assembly, both serving and former. The people of the Kingdom of Okrika say, in which today we are gathered to celebrate this great project. I want to stand on the existing protocol as I talk about the project scope and description. The construction and furnishing, equipping of Okrika Grammar School, popularly known as OGS Okrika, in Okrika LD of Rivers State, was awarded in April 2024 to various contractors and was duly funded to completion by the Rivers State government under the administration of Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSS-ROS, the Executive Governor of Rivers State. The project is divided into 8 major segments as described in lots A to H below. Lots A to D, being handled by Deutsche Communication Construction Company Limited project, consists of an administrative block, 12 classroom block A, laboratory, ICT, library block, assembly hall, male hostel, female hostel, kitchen and dining hall, matron's quarter and sick bay, principal's quarter, senior staff quarters, junior staff quarters, perimeter fencing, gate and generator, and power supply with extension of this.
And the scope of work they were signed included to reconstruct and adequately furnish blocks of classrooms so that they can reflect modern learning environment. Instructively, Governor Fubara personally supervised the progress of the construction work with several visits to the site, which ensured adherence to agreed specifications.
Our people need to be happy that we have done this, and I also need to be happy that I did what is needed for our people.
Today, the reconstruction work has been completed and delivered within 1 year, and we are here to witness the resuscitation of OGS and its return to the cherished glory. The materials that have been provided now will help to expose the students to contemporary learning techniques. Also provided are science laboratories that are fitted with relevant science equipment. There is also an information and communication technology ICT laboratory laced with functional computers. There are also blocks of hostels, dinner hall, and an assembly hall, generously provided at the various playgrounds that will be used for sporting games like the football pitch, for sub-games as hockey, basketball, handball, and volleyball courts. Also provided are the lawn tennis courts and more. We are also here to celebrate Governor Fubara, whose leadership and love for quality education for Rivers children has made this success more pleasing. Truly, here is another evidence of the Rivers First mantra in action.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, a visual representation of all that the Honorable Commissioner talked about during his speech. May we now invite the representative of the contracting firm, Diotech Nigeria Limited, QS Moshedan Douglas, to present a brief remark.
His Excellency, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, GSS ROS, permit me, Your Excellency, to stand on already established protocols. on behalf of the contractors of the Okrika Grammar School Remodeling Reconstruction Project, I want to thank you for the privilege and opportunity given to us to be part of this laudable and historic project. Thank you, Your Excellency. The Okrika Grammar School Reconstruction Project, just as described by the Commissioner, has a total of road network of rigid pavement 1.84 kilometers with a road width of 6 meters, a one-side drainage of 1.5 kilometers, a width of 600 millimeters, a depth of 600 millimeters. We also have a parking lot plus walkways of 6,694 square meters. We have green and trees of 2,400 square meters. We have several buildings that have been renovated within this facility, notably the U Block and the old dining hall. Your Excellency, we have water reticulation, we have street lighting, we have electrification, we have perimeter fencing, and every other thing that will help the students to exercise. We have the football pitch, we have lawn tennis courts, we have basketball courts, we have other extra facilities that have been provided by Your Excellency for this citadel of excellence. Your Excellency, not forgetting to mention the buildings. We have 2 numbers of 12 classroom blocks. We have 2 numbers of hostel building, one for female students, taking about 100 double box bed. We have one for male students. We have the matron sick bay building. We have the principal building, which is a semi-detached 3-bedroom bungalow. We have administrative block. We have kitchen and dining. We have ICT laboratory and library. We have the junior staff quarters, where we have 6 numbers of self-contained buildings and 3 numbers of 1-bedroom buildings. Your Excellency, we also have 3 numbers of generator houses and a gate house, senior staff quarters, and vice principal building. Once again, on behalf of the contractors, I want to say a very big thank you to you for your total commitment from the inception of this building to its logical conclusion. Thank you, Your Excellency. God bless you. God bless Okrika. God bless Rivers State. God bless Niger Delta. God bless Nigeria.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we move into a period of goodwill messages. As we invite the first speaker, may we appeal, please, that all speakers abide by a maximum time limit of just 2 minutes, please. Having made this quick announcement, may I please invite to present the first goodwill message, the President of the Old Boys Association of Okrika Grammar School, Engineer Golden Iroayenama.
Why they call your attention? Thank you. An address presented by the National President of Okrika Grammar School Old Boys Association, October, at the occasion of the commissioning of the reconstructed Okrika Grammar School by His Excellency Sir Similaye Fubara, GSSRS, Executive Governor of Rivers State, on Thursday, 13th March 2025. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, other top Rivers State functionaries here present, the Bishop of the Diocese of Okrika, other clergies here present, traditional rulers, distinguished, ancient, medieval,
and modern old boys. Ladies and gentlemen, let me, on the behalf of Okrika Grammar School Old Boys Association, wholeheartedly and warmly welcome you all to this epoch-making occasion. Today is unique in several folds because it has not only provided us an opportunity to witness the commissioning of the remodeled project of the famous and pioneer grammar school in Rivers State, also known as the Varsity on the Coast. But it has also reassured all and sundry that indeed the governance of Rivers State is in the safe hands of a visionary, dedicated, purposeful leadership under His Excellency, Sir Similaye Fubara. The deplorable condition of Okrika Grammar School had been of great concern to the Old Boys Association, which made us to make passionate appeals on the need to remodel the school to all the previous administrations of the state under this Fourth Republic. But none of these efforts yielded the desired results, despite the assurances we received. It is therefore phenomenal for us not to only hear of the approval of the remodeling of the school, but further had the resolve of His Excellency to personally supervise the project to ensure its completion on record time, which has ultimately made us to witness the commissioning of this laudable project today, 13th March 2025. I want to assure you that you have written your name in gold in the hearts of the cream of distinguished old boys that have had sleepless nights over the years on how to restore the glory of our great alma mater. While expressing our deepest gratitude to you for this unforgettable gesture, may we graciously request Your Excellency to consider the following: conversion of the existing dining hall to an ITC center to enable for the provision of UTME Jam Center in Okrika, LGA. Expansion of the existing library to an e-library for the benefit of students both now and the future. Your Excellency, it is our earnest desire that you consider these noble appeals in order to give our school the needed facelift and make it a signature for eyes to behold, being one of the foremost secondary schools in Rivers State. May I also use this opportunity to thank His Lordship, Right Reverend Enoch Atboedia, and his leadership team for sustaining this great school that was handed over to the mission under the products of this great fountain of knowledge. And they include Amaopu Senebo Peter Side, erudite scholar Professor Emeritus S.J. Kuki, Eze Sir Godson Omodu, Prof. Emeritus G.O. Tassier, His Excellency Sir Dr. G.T. Toby, His Excellency Chief Rufus Ada George, Rear Admiral O.P. Fingersi, retired, Justice Sika Aproko, and many others to mention here. To my beloved ancient, medieval, and modern old boys, this commissioning ceremony today has further provided us an opportunity to re-strategize and explore all possible avenues we can partner with the Diocese of Okrika to give back to our cherished alma mater the inestimable virtue the grammar school bequeathed in us through the provision of scholarship to boost students' enrollment, provision of sporting facilities, funding other laudable programs and activities. Once again, we thank you immensely for identifying with the ancient Okrika Grammar School and pray God to grant you wisdom as you continue to pilot the affairs of the state to enviable heights. It is on this note I present this portrait to Your Excellency as an appreciation of our heartfelt thanks for coming to the rescue of our citadel of learning with this massive, unprecedented strides. Thank you, Your Excellency, and may God continue to bless the state.
The President of the Old Boys Association of Okrika Grammar School. Just before we invite the representative of the proprietor of Okrika Grammar School, which is the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, we also want to make our appeal once again to His Lordship the Bishop to kindly abide by the 2-minute time frame for each speech. The 2-minute time frame for each presentation. May I invite the Bishop, Diocese of Okrika, the Right Reverend Enoch Atoboyedia, to present his goodwill message. 2 minutes maximum, please.
We give God praise, thanks, and adoration for His merciful kindness towards us and for His faithfulness in all things. This is an address presented by the Right Reverend Enoch Atoboyedia, the Bishop, Diocese of Okrika, and the proprietor of Okrika Grammar School, Okrika. On this 13th day of March in the year of our Lord, 2025, presented to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Sir Dr. Seminialayi Fubara, GSSROS, Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, sir, and other excellencies that are here, distinguished members of the Rivers State Executive Council, Your Royal Majesties and Highnesses, respected clergy, leaders of the mission, and members of the Board of Governors, distinguished alumni and students of Okrika Grammar School, Okrika, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great joy and a deep sense of gratitude that I stand before you today to welcome Your Excellency, Sir Dr. Seminialayi Fubara, and all your distinguished guests to this historic occasion, the commissioning of the remodeled Okrika Grammar School, Okrika. This moment is not just about the unveiling of infrastructure. It is a celebration of history, resilience, and the unwavering commitment of the Rivers State government to the advancement of education. Okrika Grammar School, founded in 1940, is 85 years old today. Okrika Grammar School stands tall as one of the oldest mentioned secondary schools in the eastern region, a citadel of learning that has shaped generations of great minds who have gone on to serve our state, our nation, and indeed the world. Your Excellency, today's event underscores your administration's dedication to quality education and the restoration of institutions that have long been the bedrock of academic excellence in our state. This investment is not just in buildings, but in the future of our children, the future of Rivers State. It is a testament to your vision for a state where every child, regardless of background, has access to a world-class learning environment. We are particularly grateful that under your leadership, the government continues to recognize the role of mission schools in providing not only academic excellence, but also strong moral and ethical foundations for our youths. The renewed life given to Okrika Grammar School today will ensure that its legacy of excellence continues for generations to come. To the students of Okrika Grammar School, this commissioning is a call to responsibility. You stand on the shoulders of giants, illustrious alumni who have walked these corridors before you and made remarkable contributions to society. May you take this privilege with gratitude and strive for excellence in all you do as students of Okrika Grammar School. As we rejoice, it is our fondest hope and trust that all the remaining projects defined in the contract terms shall be completed in due time. Your Excellency, like Oliver Twist, we will always ask for more. Your people have mandated me to ask for more. They said they will be most grateful for the government to consider the following. Number one, a mini stadium of 500 capacity to boost sports competition, not only in the school, but in the local government area. Because Okrika Grammar School field is the only standard field in Okrika land. Reclamation of the shore around the school. Protection of the shore around the school against surging erosion. School buses to facilitate interaction with sister schools in Rivers State for sports and other external educational endeavors. We are Okrika people. And because we are Okrika people, our nation, Okrika, is dear to us. And we want to plead with His Excellency that the Port Harcourt to Okrika Link Road be constructed to enhance economic development in Okrika land. Your Excellency, we are also pleading that the 100-bed unit hospital in Okrika Grammar School compound, graciously we plead that let it be handed over to the school, because we know what it will do for us as a school. Your Excellency, as a church, we welcome you most warmly to this great institution, and we thank you immensely for your commitment to education, to Okrika, and to Rivers State as a whole. May your tenure continue to be marked by transformative projects such as this, which uplift lives and empower the next generation. Welcome, Your Excellency. Welcome, distinguished guests. May this commissioning mark the beginning of greater things for Okrika Grammar School and for the educational landscape of Rivers State. May now Governor Ibosa, you are welcome. God bless you. On behalf of the diocese, we have this little presentation.
God-fearing governor of Rivers State.
Thank you very much. The Women's Guild and Mothers Union of the Diocese of Okrika Anglican Communion. Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our governor, committed to developing the state with its resources. It is now time for our governor making a difference in the tertiary institutions of our state at the primary, secondary, and tertiary levels. It is now time for our governor of Rivers State, His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, the man who is not given to distractions, to address us at the commissioning of Okrika Grammar School. His Excellency, Sir Simnalai Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State.
Your Excellency, Sir Celestine Omehia, former Governor of Rivers State, distinguished Senator John Mbata, A.M. Pepple, Senator Lee, other members of the National Assembly, both serving and formal, our host, the Bishop of Okrika Diocese, and all the clergy that are here, including the Mother Union and other groups that are here to celebrate this day with us. Our distinguished elders that are also here with us, in no particular order, I can see Chief Abiyet Sekebo, I can see Chief Adoke Amesimaka, I can see the Bibia Water is also a chief. Wonderful leaders that controls the political activity of Okrika. His Majesty King E.T.I. Ibudibo, the Amayanabo of Oguloma, and your brother Sekoro, the Amayanabo of Okuchiri, and other royal fathers that are here with us, Secretary to the State Government, members of the State Executive Council, permanent secretaries, head of commissions, board, agencies, former local government chairman. I can say the one that was really organizing this whole thing, to the extent that he thought I wanted to take the 40 years here. He was struggling to open it. Don't worry, I want to do 18 and 19. 40 has a problem, so I don't want to go there. Distinguished invited guests, our youth, our women, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really honored to be in this compound today. It's a compound that has two significance. In this compound, we have the famous Okrika Grammar School, and also in this compound, we have the church, the headquarters, or would I say the cathedral of the Okrika Diocese. While the natives were presenting their cultural display, I was whispering to somebody there, is it that they used to do masquerade in the church today? Or is it because it's a special day? But I discovered that today is a special day, so everything is allowed. I said I'm really happy to be here for two reasons. The history of how we started this project was when the communion or the diocese was planning their 20th anniversary. The planning committee visited me, and in one of their requests, they pleaded that this whole school should be given a facelift. And after considering their requests and knowing how important this school is, and knowing the problem that we have in the society today, that before you can afford a quality education, you should be thinking of private school. I felt the least as a government we can do is to uplift the standard of this school. And it is not out of place because it's part of our agenda. The key thing of this administration is healthcare, education, and food sufficiency, agriculture. So we immediately keyed into it. And to the glory of God, we're here today to unveil, to the glory of God, one of the things that we have done, even in the face or faces of this situation that we didn't bring upon ourselves, but we give God all the glory. I'm happy that the church is happy for what we are doing. I can assure the church that whatever is remaining within the scope of what we have approved will be completed. Education, as we all know, is the bedrock of development. Education is a key ingredient. If managed well, even helps to reduce crime. So I believe that when all the facilities that are put in place in this school is put into full use, the level of crime, the level of criminality will definitely reduce, not just in Okrika, but other neighboring LGAs that will still benefit from this school. I want to assure you that we will continue to do our best because the interest of our state is the most important thing to us. This school is being managed by the church. I believe the church will protect every facility that we have put in this place. The church should see the facility as its own. As a matter of fact, the school belongs to the church. It is not government anymore. What government is doing today is to complement their efforts This brings me to the issue of the old boys, alma mater, and all those things. They were mentioning their names. Professor this, Former Excellency this, Real Admiral this. What is the job of old boys of a school? What you requested here, I know quite all right that it's not beyond you. You can provide it for this school. That is the truth. We used to watch when they say old boys of King's College. We used to hear old girls of Queen's College. We used to hear Umudike. There's nothing wrong when we hear old boys of Okrika going to do that expansion. Do it. Invite me to come and commission it. You can do it. You can do it. That is the truth. So let me say it here. Those requests are not big requests. It's within your power. I'm mandating you to do it. But as for the request from the bishop, the issue of the shore protection and encroachment, I wouldn't know much about that. I will send an expert to come and look at it, and we'll see what we can do about it. Let me thank everyone and also say this. It's important at this stage that we all embrace peace. The Supreme Court has made its judgment. We don't have any option but to abide by it. And by the special grace of God, we have started the process. We are appealing to other parties. Consider the interests of Rivers State. It's important. The only thing that we owe this state is peace and development. I am open any day, anytime for total peace in our state. Because if I have to govern and govern well, there is need for peace. Let me thank everyone for your support. I don't need to describe anything about the project. The commissioner did a detailed job, and even the contractor also went to repeat it, so I won't be dwelling on that. My own is, we thank God for giving us this opportunity to give back to our people. Let me, on this note, invite the bishop. You have to be in front. Our leaders to join us as we dedicate this project to the glory of God. Thank you, and may God bless everyone. Come, why is
His Excellency the Governor of the State, members of his entourage, will now proceed to the Assembly Hall, where the tape for the commissioning will be cut. Only members of His Excellency's entourage, please, to the Assembly Hall, where the tape for the commissioning will be cut. Thank you very much.
Chukuna nigi boka Adigo ina yana chieze Ibokemo Wana na tegu Adigo ina yana chieze Ibokemo Wana na tegu Okaka, 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 Ese, Idemure, Kabi, Jilebi, Wesura. Oh, Digoya, Dinaya, Nachie, Ebari, Oweki, Weki Naya, Nachi, Deligwe. Okaka, 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 Ese, Idemure, Papa, Abi, Jilebi, Akaya, Akaya, Akatio, Fanemema, Warabubea, Kana, Ruarinabena, Yesi, Kenadi, Kinatata. Hakachiyova, Hakachiyova, Hakaya, Hakaya, Hakachiyova, Reverse will make unite for sin. This weekend.
Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, Diocese of Okrika, His Lordship, the Right Reverend Enoch Atboedia JP, management, students, staff, and the entire diocese welcome the Executive Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminala Ifobara, GSSROS, to the commissioning of Okrika Grammar School upgraded facilities by the Rivers State Government. The date, Thursday, 13th March 2025. Venue, Okrika Grammar School, Okrika. Time, 11.
Emmanuel, Imani